Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. So in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make Indonesian vegetable fritter. For ingredients, let's check down below. So the ratio that I use over here is 1:1, mostly for the carrots and the cabbage. So here I'm using about 200 grams of carrots and then 200 grams of cabbage. Or if you want to make a small portions, you can do 100 grams and 100 grams. So it totally depends on you. And for the green onions, I'm using about 4 to 5 green onions. And this one is optional. I'm using shrimp. So if you don't want to use it, you can completely skip it. But the shrimp, I use it for about 100 grams. Now for the blended spice, you will need about 4 to 5 cloves of garlic and then 4 to 5 of shallots and 1 candle nut. Now we get into the seasoning. You will need of white pepper, salt, MSG, and then chicken powder. For the flour mix, you will need all-purpose flour, baking powder, and then this one is a rice flour. So now let's get to cooking. First, we want to make our flour mix. So here I have about 300 grams of all-purpose flour, and then you want to add about 50 grams of rice flour. Baking powder, about 1 teaspoon. Now into the seasoning, you want to add about 1 teaspoon of chicken powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander, about 1.5 teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of white pepper, and then 1/4 teaspoon of MSG. Now just mix it first. Now we're gonna add our blended spice. And then now you want cold water, just add a little bit by little bit. Alright guys, after you mix it, you want to look into this kind of consistency. You don't want it too watery because there's a lot of water in carrots and in cabbage. So now we can add our shrimp and then our vegetable. Now, if you think the flour mix is too thick, it's easier to add a little bit more water than watery, then that's it, you're done. So now we're gonna mix everything. You see the consistency after this, and then if you think it's too thick and a little bit more water, you can always add more water. So alright, I think my consistency is correct. You know, you don't need any more water, so this is perfect like this. So now we're gonna start frying this. Alright guys, so now everything is ready. You're gonna make sure your oil is hot. And I put a little of oil here. You wanna leave it inside on the hot oil for about 5 minutes. And then once you've done that, so you're gonna make sure the ladle is really, really hot. Take out the oil, you can put like 1, and then you just put it in. And we're gonna wait for about 2-3 minutes, and then when the bottom is already fried, you can just take it out from the ladle. It's gonna make your life easier. Now when you see it's a little bit browning like this on the bottom, you just remove it and it's gonna remove by itself. And we're gonna leave it for about 2-3 minutes and then we're gonna repeat the process. Alright guys, so now what happens if you don't have a ladle like mine? It's really easy. You just use the spoon and then you can just put it slowly, just like that. And then you know when it's done, it's gonna start floating by itself because it's hot pretty much. So you just keep waiting and then you'll see it's gonna start floating, which means the bottom is pretty much done. So the Indonesian vegetable fritter is ready. As you can see, this is what it looks like. So I'll show you the two difference between ladle or non-ladle. So if you see with the ladle, if you care about the aesthetic, you see it's very nice, flat, it's plumpy over here. But if you don't use the ladle, you see it's something like this, okay? But they both really crunchy, they both really crispy, and they both taste amazing. So it's really depend on you. If you like to be pleasing in the eye, ladle it's the way, but it's gonna take a longer to cook. And then if you don't want to use ladle, you can just like this, and it's a little bit faster compared to the little one. So there you go, the Indonesian's vegetable fritter is served. Enjoy. So that's it for our today's video, guys. If you guys like this video, please give us a like, comment, share, and please don't forget to subscribe, because subscribe it costs you nothing, but it really helps us. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.